Never felt so demoralised in my life.
We have people in their 40s, their 30s, their 20s dying of COVID.
I personally cry when I get home quite a lot, actually.
But I do worry, about the scars that will leave some of our staff with.
My name's Chloe, I am a senior staff nurse. It's been one of the worst shifts of my entire life. Intense, I'm looking after many more sick patients than I normally look after. It's just overwhelming, the whole situation.
I'm Hannah Packham. Today I'm the nurse in charge. Our colleagues are more like family. You can rant and rave and cry and no one holds it against you. A lot of us... What? Rant and rave and cry? I personally cry when I get home quite a lot, actually, at the moment. Sleep, we're suffering with sleep problems, I think a lot of nurses and doctors at the moment as well. You just have to relax on your days off as best you can, ready, prepping yourself to come back again, is what I would say.
You see the videos of like the anti-COVID people and you just think to yourself, what am I even doing?
Does it demoralise you?
It demoralises me completely. I've never felt so demoralised in my life.
We've all got family. I mean, a lot of us have actually had COVID. You can see the other side of what it could have been for you, because there seems to be no trend in who gets sicker sometimes and who isn't. So you see the other side. It could be your mum, your dad, your grandparent laying in the bed, and you're just trying to do your best for them.
Till you perhaps come in and see the wards and see the patients, then it hits home. And you see the nurses that are crying after their 12-hour shift and going home exhausted and drained, and then having to pick themselves up to come back in again the next morning. That's when it hits home.
So I'm Jane Evans, I'm a consultant in acute medicine. There were many staff back in March who said I could never do this again. And then here we are facing what seems at the moment to be a worse surge of sort of patients with COVID. And you see people are very tired, very stressed. And that's a real worry to us because we just do have to keep going because we have to be here for the patients. But I do worry, about the scars that will leave some of our staff with.
They have to bite their lips when they're out and about these days. They're seeing people congregating in groups, they're seeing people at playgrounds, they're seeing people not wearing their masks, mixing, hearing of people having other people around to their houses, and they have to bite their lips because you may not see the effects of it when you're doing that, but we see the effects of it. The nursing staff see the effects of it. We have people in their 40s, their 30s, their 20s on our intensive care unit dying of COVID. We are having to think about whether we do cancer surgery. We're having to postpone cancer surgery because of the number of COVID patients we have in. So even if you don't think you are doing any harm by bending the rules a little, you are. It has a knock-on effect. And we are seeing the knock-on effect here.